instante sola me quedé. No fue nada fácil empezar de nuevo. Hace mucho tiempo recordándote. Pero una mañana me miré al espejo, y vi en mi reflejo que era otra mujer y que no quedaba nada, 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 ni una sola huella de esa que te amaba. Tus besos, tu aroma por el de mi piel, y ahora soy libre de amar otra vez, porque ya no eres nada, nada de nada, que aquellas caricias son agua pasada. Me siento distinta, soy fuerte y ya ves, de amor nadie muere, ya lo comprobé, soy otra mujer. Ay. Y dice, no, soy otra mujer. Eras como el aire que yo respiraba, pero ahora por ti ya no siento nada. Ya no queda nada, soy otra mujer. Soy distinta, diferente, ya lo ves, me siento más fuerte. Y por ahí me voy. Ajá. Ya no quiero nada, es agua pasada, no quiero nada de ti. Ya no queda nada, soy otra mujer. Que de amor nadie se muere, ya lo ves, la vida es así.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Latin Mondays here on Triple Threat FM Radio with your boy DJ WonderRican. That was Brenda K. Star with Yo Soy Otra Mujer, banging salsa hit. Yo, we got a great show for you tonight. Today we got at 4:30. I got comedian Janice Rodriguez, funny lady. Looking forward to that. And then at 5:30, I got Carla de Puerto Rico. We're gonna talk about her new song because we're debuting it today here on Latin Mondays. So looking forward to that. Let's keep it rocking. Here's Candela Pura, Las Mujeres.
Las mujeres lo bailan, en bikini lo bailan, despacito lo bailan, suavecito lo bailan. Las mujeres lo bailan sin control, en bikini cuando le dé calor. Las mujeres lo bailan sin control, en bikini cuando le dé calor, y lo venían ahí. Y de nuevo ahí. Y si la mujer es terrible, es terrible. Las mujeres lo bailan, en bikini lo bailan, suavecito lo bailan, despacito lo bailan. Las mujeres lo bailan sin control, en bikini cuando le da calor.
Te digo adiós, aunque tus besos duerman siempre aquí en mis labios, aunque tus manos se aferren a mi pasado. Te digo adiós, I say goodbye. I say goodbye, aunque el silencio rompa a veces con mi llanto, aunque tus flores riegues ya de vez en cuando. Te digo adiós, I say goodbye. Te digo adiós, como el gorrión que va cantando y vuela lejos. Es un nidito de ramitas y recuerdos, por donde el árbol se marchita ya sus sueños. I say goodbye, como la flor de margarita que aún espera ser deshojada una a una en primavera, y cada pétalo me dice que ya no me quieres tú, y sin embargo vivirás de mi sonrisa, en cada gesto, cada frase, en cada esquina donde una vez amor eterno prometías. Te digo adiós, como la estrella que aunque alumbra ya está muerta, y sus rayitos iluminan mi tristeza. Te digo adiós, I say goodbye. I say goodbye, como remedios en 100 años de tristezas, con su belleza incomprendida en estas tierras. Te digo adiós, I say goodbye. Te digo adiós, como la flor de margarita que aún espera ser deshojada una a una en primavera, y cada pétalo me dice que ya no me quieres tú, y sin embargo vivirás en mi sonrisa, y cada gesto, cada frase, en cada esquina donde una vez amor eterno prometías, me prometías, me prometías. Te digo adiós, I say goodbye, te digo adiós. Déjate de cuento, vamos a aclarar, mal acompañada ya no quiero estar. Deja de enredarme, no te engañes más, porque digo adiós today, I say goodbye. Te digo adiós, I say goodbye. Caribe Groove.
Caribe Groove, I say goodbye, te digo adios. Guys, I just want to tell you, I had a great time this past Friday at the Bachata Room out in Albany, New York. Great time, packed house. It was full. And we had bachata artist Felix Andino performing there. He did a great job. He rocked the house. They were dancing while he was singing. It was cool. And he had a volunteer take his video camera and film everybody dancing so he can throw it in his next music video. So you guys can check out the pictures on my Instagram. I got videos and pictures. So if you guys want to check them out, they came out dope. It was a great night. He did a great job. It was fun hanging out with him. And I'm looking forward to more events like this at the Bachata Room. So if you guys want to come and check out the Bachata Room, come check it out. They're there every Friday and Saturday. Friday's Bachata Room. And then on Saturday, it's Salsateca. So come on out. Doors open at 8. $15 at the door. That includes your dance lessons for the night and social dances. So come on out. Next time I'm going to be there is November 24th. Yes, on Black Friday. So speaking of Felix Andino, I'm playing one of his latest Christmas bachata tracks called Navidad. Keep it locked here. Don't forget, 4:30, I got Janice Rodriguez coming up.
Ven y celebra conmigo, que soy tu amigo de corazón. Hoy yo te estrecho mi mano, y si fallé te pido perdón. Llamo a la felicidad, eso es lo que yo más quiero, que le acompañe la paz y celebramos contentos. Hoy recibimos la Navidad, hoy mucho amor te deseo, un fuerte abrazo te dejo yo, por un feliz año nuevo, que no se pase la tradición, y damos gracias a nuestro Dios, porque nos llena de bendición, y el amor que tenemos. Con una copa de vino, con muchas frutas y el lechón, y música de alegría, como este día nada mejor. Todos los niños jugando, esperando sus regalos, cuando suenen las campanas, ya ha llegado nuevo año. Hoy recibimos la Navidad, con mucho amor te deseo, un fuerte abrazo te dejo yo, por un feliz año nuevo, que no se pase la tradición, y damos gracias a nuestro Dios, porque nos llena de bendición, y el amor que tenemos. Hoy recibimos la Navidad, hoy mucho amor te deseo, un fuerte abrazo te dejo yo, por un feliz año nuevo, que no se pase la tradición, y damos gracias a nuestro Dios, porque nos llena de bendición, y el amor que tenemos. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah. Feliz Navidad para ti. Yeah. Feliz Navidad para ti. Para ti. Feliz Navidad and Merry Christmas to all.
Está sintonizado con Latin Mondays con DJ WonderRican en Triple Threat FM Radio.
Once upon a time, our Savior was born, and a poor little boy who had nothing to give our newborn King except his music.
Come, they told me, Ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. A newborn king to see. Ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Our finest gifts we bring. Ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. To lay before the king. Ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Ra-ba-bum-bum. Ra-ba-bum-bum. Me and my drum. Come, they told me. Ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. A newborn king to see. Ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Our finest gifts we bring. Ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. To lay before the king. Ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Ra-ba-bum-bum. Ra-ba-bum-bum. Me and my drum. Los pastorcillos quieren ver a su rey. Le traen regalos en su humilde zurrón. Ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum. Con su tambor. Me and my drum.
Es mi Señor, mi Salvador. Vino a salvar, vino a condenar. Mi Señor, mi Salvador, Jesucristo. Es mi Señor, mi Salvador. Es mi Señor, mi Salvador. Es mi Señor, mi Salvador.
That was Giggles, freestyle recording artist Giggles with Lil Drummer Boy, Latin Virgin, great song. It's the holidays, so you know we got to play it. So I got a brand new single from Latin artist Dacer. Here it is, Te Fuiste Así.
Hoy me faltas tú, busco los recuerdos que guardo en el baúl. Esas fotos viejas, recuerdos de Cancún. Y una carta en que decías te quiero. Para superar, tengo que aceptar que ya no eres mía más. Y quizás hay otro hombre queriéndote ganar, prometiéndote mil cosas que no te pude dar. ¿Por qué te fuiste así? Necesito una razón, no lo entiendo. Aún conservo aquí tus cosas, no quiero dejar ir. En silencio me acompañan en esta soledad. ¿Por qué te fuiste así? Me dejaste solo como un desierto, cuando ya estaba contento y por fin era feliz. Aún mantengo la esperanza que vayas a volver. Vivo mirando la puerta, sigo esperando que vuelvas. ¿Cuántas lunas han pasado? Ni siquiera una tú me has llamado. Todo me recuerda a ti, me mandan memes, no puedo reír. Ya no está chiquita, mi hijita riquita, vuelve ya, man, no puedo más. Sé que debo olvidarte, eres parte de mi carne. Como yo te voy a arrancar, mi corazoncito necesita trasplante. Nadie te va a reemplazar, nadie te va a volver a amar igual que allá en Mazatlán. Recuerda más, ¿por qué te fuiste así? Necesito una razón, no lo entiendo. Aún conservo aquí tus cosas, no quiero dejar ir. El silencio me acompañan en esta soledad. ¿Por qué te fuiste así? Me dejaste solo como un desierto, cuando ya estaba contento y por fin era feliz. Aún mantengo la esperanza que vayas a volver.
You're tuned in to Latin Mondays with DJ WonderRican on Triple Threat FM Radio.
Juras que me amas y me entrego por completo. Aún así tú te burlas de mis sentimientos. ¿Cómo poder perdonar el daño que me haces? Ya no puedo ignorar el dolor que estoy sintiendo. No puedo comprender por qué me haces eso. Si te doy todo de mí y tú me pagas así. Oh, es que no puedo comprender. Adiós, ya no puedo seguir así. Aunque te amo, tú no eras para mí. Me dueles en el alma, pero Dios que te perdone. Si sabes que te amo, aún así tú me lastimas. Que no tienes corazón. Uroles García, este es el último adiós, chiquito. ¿Cómo poder perdonar el daño que me haces? Ya no puedo ignorar el dolor que estoy sintiendo. No puedo comprender por qué me haces eso. Si te doy todo de no puedo comprender. Adiós. Ya no puedo seguir así, aunque te amo, tú no eras para mí. Me dueles en el alma, pero Dios que te perdone. Si sabes que te amo, aún así tú me lastimas. Porque no tienes corazón.
Hey guys, this is Sully Murray here, and you're tuned in to Latin Mondays with DJ WonderRican on Triple Threat FM Radio.
Baby, no sé si tú estás buscando lo mismo que yo en ti. Y no sé si esté bien, pero te digo lo que siento. Aunque no sea correcto, aunque quede sin aliento, te quiero decir que no me quedaré con ganas de besarte. Hasta el fin del mundo soy capaz de buscarte. Sé que tú eres fuego, pero pienso quemarme. Quiero un boleto sin escalas directo a Marte. Yeah. Directo a Marte. Yeah. Directo a Marte. Y no me quedaré con las ganas de que entres por mi ventana, que te despiertes una mañana junto a mí en mi cama. Me tienes siempre pensando en ti y así no puedo seguir, no seguir. Y no sé si esté bien, pero te digo lo que siento. Aunque no sea correcto, aunque quede sin aliento, te quiero decir que no me quedaré con ganas de besarte. Hasta el fin del mundo soy capaz de buscarte. Sé que tú eres fuego, pero pienso quemarme. Quiero un boleto sin escalas directo a Marte. Yeah. Directo a Marte. Yeah. Directo a Marte. Baby, no sé si tú estás buscando lo mismo que yo.
All right, that was Sully Marwe a Matarte. You guys are tuned into Latin Mondays here on Triple Threat FM Radio. Pretty soon, I'm going to have comedian Janice Rodriguez on the show. And then at 5:30, I'm going to have the one and only Carla de Puerto Rico as we're debuting her latest single that just came out, El Pique. We're going to talk about that and then boom, play it. You already know what time it is. So here's Abuelda Quesada.
¿Cuántas veces me fallaste? ¿Cuántas veces me mentiste? Y mi corazón que en realidad tienes que irte. Yo soy una mujer de carne y hueso y a ti se te ha olvidado todo eso. Tú nunca estás cuando muero de ganas. Y hay otro que quiere estar en mi cama. Empaca corazón y vete ya. No me llames porque te voy a bloquear. No me busques más, no me llames más. Mi corazón está pensando en alguien más. Ya no te quiero más, ya no me busques más. Quítame del TikTok, bórrame de Instagram. Ya no te quiero más, ya no me busques más. Quítame del TikTok, bórrame de Instagram. derrito, ahora me desangran. Si tú no me querías, ¿para qué me andas buscando? Recoge tus maletas, que otro me está esperando. Ya no te quiero más, ya no me busques más. Quítame del tito, ahora me desangran. Óyeme, Silvio Mora, préstale tu carrito, a que de una carrera derecho al infinito. ¿Cómo que te va? Y te fuiste. Oh, Hilda.
That was Llano by Alwilda Quesada. My guest has arrived, Janice.
Yes, you said it right. Can you hear
All
me?
right. Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome.
Yes, your friend Aniria told me that's how you say her name.
There we go.
Janice. So I'm on point. How are you doing today?
You're doing it. Hey, I'm doing the thing. I just got back from Mexico. This right after the Latina Comedy Festivals, took off for a couple weeks, but came back with a cold. My ear still hasn't popped. You don't probably want to hear all this, but you know, it is after the vacation, you need a vacation from the vacation. So
for real.
That's where I'm at right now. And I have this whole podcast set up, everything, and it just did not want to work today. So I'm coming to you from my Android, but
you know what? That's all right though. It's good. I can hear you, and
awesome.
It's good. It's good. So tell me, what got you started into being a comic?
Wow, my origin story. I make it sound so dramatic. No, honestly, it was really a New Year's resolution. I was just working really hard at the time. I had a pretty thriving staffing business, super fun. Paid the bills though, right? And but I was just working all the time, and it was December. What year was that? Was it 15? And I was like, I want to do something for me, and I've always loved comedy. And I swear to God, I tell everybody the story. I just Googled comedy classes for women. I don't know why I put the women part, but I was just maybe I feel more comfortable. Right. And then the Kate showed up. That's here in Chicago, and I guess the kind of rest is history. You know how it is when you get that laugh, it's addictive. So yes.
How do you come up with your material?
Material for me personally, I know you've seen Aniria perform, you've seen some of her clips. I think we're a little similar in that we talk about real stuff. I just everything is from real life. It might be observational, oh, I saw this thing, but I try to bring it back to me. Yeah. Is that just me being an egotist? No, I'm just joking. But no, just you know yourself best. So you're trying to talk about your viewpoint, stories and things that happen to you. So yeah, I always tend to use real life and things from my past, things currently going on, all that good stuff.
I know I was when I was talking with Aniria and I was asking, I said, you know what? I was telling her some stories. I said, wow, I can use this and turn it around and try to do it myself just for fun, you know? And then the whole week from after I interviewed her, I started thinking stuff and I'm starting to write it down, and then I'll try it on my family members first.
There you go. Thanksgiving's coming up. It's the #1 performing date of the year.
Yeah, that's it. So
get them hot bits ready. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So, hey, it doesn't hurt. You know, I can DJ, throw a little comedy on the side.
There you go.
You know, because hey, it is what it is. So this event that you had, the Latin Festival with you and Miri and a bunch of others, how was that?
It was awesome. Yeah, it was a Latina comedy festival. The second time we did it, and we grew it this year, and we had comics from all over, about 37 different Latina comedians from New York, LA, Florida, Chicago, Boston, Seattle. It was crazy. I just kind of put the call out there. I'm like, hey, I'm going to put these shows together if you guys want to be in the festival. So it was wild. I know Aniria from years ago. She actually, my production company's Las Locas Comedy, and we met in Florida when we went down there, and we stayed in touch that whole time since 17. Yeah, it was awesome. It was beautiful. It was to see all this talent out there, and it's just so hard, kind of to break through. And the fact that we brought them all together and we sold out every show, and it was just awesome. So doing it next year.
That's dope. So you're gonna do it every year?
I hope so. Yeah, just gonna try to get them sponsors, baby.
Well, hey,
I need that Modelo money. You know what I'm saying?
You got what you got to do now is you got to take that show. What do you call the show overall? What's the name?
Well, the festival was Latina Comedy Festival, and then what I do, and then my other monthly showcase is all under Las Locas Comedy. So there's a lot of people. That's what's cool about it. There's a lot of people like me, producer comedians that that are Latina. They're doing their own thing in their respective kind of cities. So yeah, that's the dream, man. It's like how do we connect this all so we're all just helping each other out,
So take that big show you did and
Yeah.
take that on tour.
Totally. That's everybody's like, so when are we going? I'm like, okay. Yeah, you're right. Bring
New
it
York.
Bring it out. Bring it out to the people for sure.
Come out to New York. Come out to New York.
Okay. I'm gonna call you. You're the guy. All right.
Yeah. That'll be awesome, man. Just
I love it.
With a bunch of Latinas, especially the stories Latinas come up with. Forget it. I'm like,
It was fire for real. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was just like in the back, kind of just like it wasn't about me anymore. I was like, you guys are so funny. You should all be on TV. Like seriously, that's how I felt. Like I was just like, how do we break through though? And so it was just really cool. And some big names came out like kind of on their own dime just to like be a part of it. And so yeah, I mean that's the dream to expand in. Hopefully with the strike being over soon, you can see these people on TV and like
have you done?
Let's just get out there, man. Not in a long time, no. I've done some weird commercials like 10, 15 years ago. And I actually used to be a commercial print agent. I have the weirdest career. But that's actually a goal for 2024. I kind of held off, obviously, with the strike going on, but maybe get an agent so I can play nurse number one on one of those Chicago med shows or whatever they filmed.
Yes. I went, when she told me about that, I went right and checked. And then she showed, I had to go to her.
No, and Neri is like legit. She has like real credits. Yeah.
I went her IMB and it showed the clips of all these different spots. And I watched Chicago Med and I just didn't remember because it was just so long ago.
Yeah.
So many, like 3 or 4 or 5, maybe 5 seasons ago.
It was a long time ago. Yeah.
And I'm looking at her. I said, oh man, she don't even look Spanish in this one.
No, they don't. They had her playing like an Arab woman. Yeah. And then another local comedian from Chicago was her husband. So that's why I was like, tell Paul, his name's Paul Farber. She's like, tell him I said hi. So I keep doing shows with him. I'm like, and here he says hi. But it was just, So that's cool. That's a good thing about us too. Like we can look like anything, right?
Yeah, like, that's right.
Straighten my hair, throw me in, coach. That's what I say. I'll be whoever you want me to be.
That's how Latinos rep. We can we're almost like the Chinese people. We can fit in anywhere we go.
Like, what do you need me to be? Right. Seriously, though. Yeah, if my hair's straight, I look totally different than when it's curly. And so, I mean, sometimes you just go out for these parts because, there's not tons of stuff for Latinos. We got to change that. But up until then, I'll be anything what you need me to be. So
what do you got planned for the rest of the year? Because you got Thanksgiving and Christmas coming. You got any gigs lined up?
Performing at both of those, performing at the dining room table. We have our monthly show. So we have our Chingona Comedy Hour. That's every first Thursday at Laugh Factory Chicago, first Thursday of the month. So I was gone for the November one, but my team took care of it. They did an awesome job. So the next one's December 7th. And then after that, I have a few more shows in between then. And we're trying to kick off another new show called, it's been out for a year, but we just switched venues. Sábado. Look at me. I speak Spanglish, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sábado. I'm like Sábado Night Laughs. Sábado. Night Laughs. So that's a new spot in Chicago. And then, again, just like really like starting to work on the fest for next year and just trying to connect with all the people that I met. And like, people are like, we're already trying to plan first and second quarter, like heading out to Texas, going out to New York, just trying to travel and stuff and just kind of keep that momentum going. Because we got a lot of good press and a lot of good stuff that came out of it. So just trying to connect with everybody.
Well, you got the Latin Kings of comedy. Guys, ladies can come out with Latin Queens of comedy.
I'm always like, isn't that a real gang though?
Oh, but I mean, just saying, but for comedy, all right.
Well, look, this is my joke. You see, these are my colors. You can, so I don't know if you can see that. So, and I always say, and I was like, oh crap, I forgot. I didn't mean, it wasn't intentional. And I've had some funny stuff after shows. People like, we're trying to sell their merch. They're like, I can't wear that in my neighborhood. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because of the colors. Yeah.
I was like, what? I can't do anything. So so my husband's like, you call it the Gangland Collection. It's horrible. We gotta stop this. But it's funny when you make a joke of it. See.
So being a comedian, do you pick on your husband?
Oh, all the time.
Like jokes on him?
Oh yeah. I know my mom's watching, so it's my mom and my husband. Totally, 100%.
Oh, okay, all right.
Fair game.
So you get who do you get your funny side from?
Ooh, I'm gonna say my dad. Sorry, Mom. Just because it's just like dry, and he just says stuff, and I'm like, everybody was thinking it, but nobody said it. Like, and he says it, But my family's really funny on all sides, just kind of goofballs. A loud Puerto Rican family. I'm the baby. like I had to be loud to try to like just get basic necessities, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got 2 older brothers, you know, talking, and then my dad, and I'm just like, I'm over here. So you kind of have to be outgoing in my family to get stuff. I don't know if like me being shy would not have worked. So, but all good. Yeah.
So how was it for you the first time you got on stage to do your
Oof.
first stand-up gig?
First. Yeah, because I mean, so when you're first starting, like I said, I took those classes, which was cool. So that was actually my first thing. And we were kind of working and building on a set. That, I mean, I look at the video because I posted it like a year ago, and I was like so stiff, you know, but it was cool. But I think even I was just watching some special with like really famous comedians. They're like, if you don't get that little roll in your stomach, like you still get it. And you want to get that. You want to be nervous a little, you know. You just got to turn that energy into something else.
Yeah,
but,
it's the same.
It's the same. When you're DJing, you're online. Yeah.
You're DJ and you're doing it like live in front of people. Yeah.
Forget about it.
Get nervous and like, oh, but then once you start playing, it like goes away and you just go with the flow. So I'm assuming that's the way you do it with comedy.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta get them. You know what I mean? Like you gotta like, you know, you're kind of DJ in a room. You got some time. You can kind of warm up. You see people dancing, then you kind of keep the vibe going. Like, you know, we're only getting 5, 8, 10, 15 minutes. Like, and you kind of got to get them right away because if you don't, like, they're not with you the rest of the set. So I think there maybe was a little bit more pressure. But yeah, they always say they always remember how you started, how you ended. Sometimes you could like not do so great in the middle, but you got to have that like awesome closer. You know what I mean? And that's just like, oh, she was funny. Like they just remember that last thing. So that's kind of interesting about that. I think like also because you know with internet, I keep saying internet. How old am I? World Wide Web. No, just like everything's so instant. Like I feel like people's attention spans are smaller too, right? So it's like you gotta just like be quick with it. Like everyone's like, make me laugh, clown. You know what I mean?
So do you have like video clips surfing through the internet? Like
not as many as I should. I'm telling you, man. This whole game is all like, you know, it's all social now, right? Content.
Yeah,
TikTok, this. So that's another goal for 24. I'm probably gonna outsource that. I have a friend of mine who's a comedian who does him. He's like, I'll do them for you. For obviously he wants to get paid, which he should. But it's just one of those things. I'll do it myself, but it's just one of those things that falls to the back burner, you know, because I'm producing, so I'm also promoting those shows. So promoting myself, that kind of goes to the back burner, which I need to change for 24. Right. Yeah.
Right. So you ever had your mind, like you're on stage and your mind goes blank and you just had to make up stuff? Like you ever improvise while you're there?
Yeah, like sometimes you're just like try to go back to the joke and like you're like, how does this end? And sometimes you just gotta like abandon ship, you know? So that's why you'll see people do crowd work and you'll see things like sometimes now that I'm like, oh, I've seen this like live at other shows, like before I even started comedy, when people just like, hey, how you guys doing in the front row? Like sometimes you just need to like reset. Yeah. And or just like, hey man, clap it up for your DJ, clap it up for your bartenders. Like you just like these like little tricks you do. Because sometimes it's like Control-Alt-Delete, man. You just gotta like restart. Because you have a set in mind. You want to like kind of go in this order because especially if you have like a callback or something, but sometimes like you lose it or somebody from the audience, something happens and you could just, but you got to be like, I guess, you know, good enough to, and that just comes from experience. That comes from stage time enough to like be able to hop in and just go a different direction.
Right. Yeah, because I've seen it. I was going to ask, since you don't have that many videos out there.
Yeah.
If they would take
a few.
Like, because this is one comedian I found, and I had to see him in person because they made a meme out of his clip.
Oh, okay.
You know, you heard of Mark Riera?
No, I'm not familiar.
Oh well, he did his stand-up skit where he was imitating a Latina.
Okay.
Who was I think he was the females yelling at or telling her friend something about this one guy, but it was a meme. So I had to like search. Awesome. I had to search this dude, and then when I see him do a whole skit, it was funny. And then when he came down to Albany, I had to go see him.
Oh, see, there you go.
And I got
to do that. Yeah.
And I got to interview him on the show too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I told him, yo, I found you as a meme. Use a meme. So if I see any of yours, and if I can make it to a meme, I'll send it to you.
There we go. No, let's do it. Yeah. But that's the whole thing. It's like you got to write. A comedian today, or you would say like you use a DJ, any kind of artist, any kind of creative person, you got to do everything. So you're not even only like doing what you do, which I have to write, go to mics to practice, make sure this stuff is working, perform, get myself booked. So you're managing yourself too, right? Plus I got the production company, but now I got to do this whole other like marketing, content management thing. It just is what it is. Like I could sit here and complain about it, but I laugh because I do that for clients. I freelance as a digital marketing person. So I know how to do it, but it's one of those things like I kind of do it for work now that I'm like, I don't want to do it for myself. It's weird. It's just a time thing. Cause I'll just sit there trying to edit some video and a story. Next thing you know, it's like 30 minutes later. I'm like, I got to do other stuff. But I have to just change my mindset that this is part of the job now. This is part of the gig of being a comedian, actually.
Right. So it's got to be busy. So any little thing you see that you find funny, or you're walking in the mall, you see some dumb, funny stuff. I said, oh,
the mall. Where's there a mall? What is this? 1984. Just messing with you. Right? You got a mall in Albany.
yeah, we got a big one. Crossgate.
There you go. Okay.
I see the weirdest stuff, and I never even thought about, writing stuff. Or I'll be walking in the streets with my wife, and I'll say stuff. She goes, "Why are you saying that?" She's laughing at it. So I don't know. It just came out. I see something or someone. And I'll even go up to them and just say some random stuff. And he's like, yo, you know this person? I go, no. And then when I do know the person, if I know them and they know I joke around, like I saw a friend of mine at a hardware store. I haven't seen him in forever. And then I see him. He's looking at me. He goes, oh, man, you finally got out of prison, huh? When'd you get out? And my wife's like, what are you doing? Everybody's like looking at me all weird. And then we said, what's up? And then he started dying laughing. Like, you knew this dude? I said, yeah, we work together.
Well, that's the first rule of improv. Yes, and. So like the whole thing is that he needed to go back to you. Like, man, thanks for putting that money on my books. Like, if y'all like, I do that with my friends. Just keep it going.
That's what he did.
That's it. That's hilarious. Yeah. The hate when somebody's like, man, quick play, and I'm like, come on, dude. I totally teed this up for you. Let's play. Like, we're adults. I just turned 45. I'm like, I don't want to be an adult. I want to be a kid. If you're going up to somebody, you're having a good time. Have fun, man. Say yes. That's the whole thing.
But being a comedy, I'm like, I watch comic after comics. I don't know how these guys do it, how they come up, but then I listen and then like talk with Aneria, now talking with you, just got to write the stuff down and remember it and set it up the way you want to present it. So it's a lot of work. I give all the comedians, yourself, a lot of props and the courage you got to go up there, because you don't want to go up there and bomb in front of people.
You totally don't.
I remember
sometimes, or even when people don't laugh, like it's dry, or you feel like you did good, and like, then you look at the video and you're like, oh, it wasn't that good. Like you feel like it's funny, right? You think you killed it, or vice versa. You think you were horrible, and it's like everybody's like had a good reaction. It's such a mind. It's such a mind melt. It's like it's wild. You have to have a thick skin, dude. You gotta be. There's a lot of times I was like, why am I doing this? This is like psychological torture up here.
I remember one time my brother and I, we went to see a comedy show, and I don't know what we were thinking, but we sat right in the front, and it was for Father's Day, and we were eating dinner, and the comic wasn't funny. So he's trying to bust my chops, and I can't remember what it was, but I gave it right back to him. And then they started laughing. I'm just like, I'm trying to eat. He wasn't making me laugh, and I didn't even mean to say what I said to him. And everybody was laughing. I just kept eating. I said, "Oh, my bad." But he kept going. Yeah. He wound up getting funny like halfway in.
Later, yeah.
And then I stopped eating, and then I watched him. But then the rest of the comics were funny. But yeah, I was like, I ain't never sitting in the front row again unless it's somewhere like yourself that I interview. Yeah, I'll be in the front row. You can
you go.
All you want. I said, free game on me.
But that's like a weird, it's not weird because it's you had that experience, but it's like a definite stereotype. Like whenever we're trying to seat people for the show, so like, don't put me up front. And I was like, dude, it's not a roast show. And it's just some people like, but then there's other people in the back who want to be up front who are like yelling stuff out. I'm like, you're heckling. Like you got to find that balance between participating, but like, and not heckling.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people who don't want to sit in the front because they think we're going to attack you. And I was like, I don't know. That's not really anybody's style that I know, but I guess some people still do it. It's also like kind of, I bet he was feeling kind of, so he thought he was going to kind of get something out of you, and he did, but it could backfire, see?
Yeah.
Because you got the laugh, not him. That's bad.
Yeah, so I'm like, oops. But my brother,
that's called when crowd work goes wrong. It's called crowd work, and it's like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, because my brother was like, yo, you got him. I said, I didn't even do it on purpose.
I didn't mean to. I'm just trying to eat this chicken breast. I got you. Right?
Yeah. So now, with the show that you had, and how long are your sets for each comedian?
Well, when we did the festival, we just tried to get so many people up on stage. Like there was like was there 5, ended up being 5 different shows. So basically, people only got like 5 to 7 minutes. And so maybe hopefully, again, trying to get those sponsors, if we can get more shows in different like formats that I can try to give at least everybody at least one 10 to 15 minute set. But it was just rapid fire. It was just, I mean, people had a great time. I thought some of them went long, but people were there. They were our audiences were engaged because I think everybody was so different. So that's the thing too. Everyone thinks like, oh, Latina Comedy Festival, everyone's going to talk about the same stuff. No, as you know, we're not a monolith. I had everybody, people born here, not born here, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Ecuadorian, like every background, mixed, grew up in the suburbs, grew up in the city, grew up rich, poor, everything in between. So everybody had a different perspective. And it was just really cool, man. We left there like, I was like, I love this. Had some moments there, but yeah, so that's all the plan. But that's the thing about comedian. You guys, sometimes you go up 3-4 minutes, sometimes you're gonna get 20. You have to be ready for all those scenarios. So
yeah, because like you said, 5 to 6 minutes, that would seem like a long time for somebody new.
Yeah, for sure.
You'd be like,
it is.
Then you're looking at your time like, oh man, when this is
got 55 minutes left. Yep.
Because
it happened to me in San Antonio. I was killing. I was doing great, but like as you can see, I talk fast, and I don't know. I just must have not like. Sometimes I just go fast, and that's one of the things I have to work on. Like give times for the breaks, take a sip of water. There's just little things you have to do. And they have it's at LOL. It's the Improv in San Antonio, and at the back they have the timer in the back of the wall. I'm supposed to do 20 minutes. I'm on my last joke. I look up, it's 14:20 left. 14:20. So that means I have 6 minutes left, and I'm like, okay, and I'm gonna do a whole like completely other set. But I was like, wow. And I saw the video. I did talk I kept up. It was like the pace was good, but I mean, that should have been a 20-minute set. So that I was really flying. So there's little things like that happen.
Well, that's the Latina in you. We talk.
Right. And they're laughing, and I'm talking, and I'm yeah. I was all over the place.
Yeah. Yep. Because when they say, especially when you talk in Spanish, he goes, "Yo, you understand what they said?" He goes, "Yeah." I say, "You know Spanish?" Yeah, but I know that taught in school Spanish, so I can't even talk that fast.
I can't even. Yeah, my Spanglish. I'm like, translate it a little. Yeah, that's another big topic. Like it was kind of mixed. There was probably like half of us that spoke Spanish, and then when you start asking people about their Spanish, and I'm like, girl, I call it Cardi B Spanish. I'm like, you speak Spanish as good as I do. Come on.
Yeah.
But you know how like our generation, I feel like I grew up feeling bad about not speaking fluently, and now I'm like, oh, I don't anymore. But I did forever. I was like, oh, I gotta learn. So I'm right in the middle. I was, like I said, just in Mexico. I can get by, but it could be better for sure.
Yeah, that's all right. So what's the plan for 2024 for Janice?
2024. Yeah, that's it, man. I'm honestly doing all that deep thinking stuff that I need to do to make some plans, but obviously keep Las Locas comedy going and expand that locally. I'd really like to also take it like regionally, because the Midwest is big, and then take it outwards. And if that means it's under the Latina Comedy Festival banner, that'd be great. If it's Las Locas Comedy, I think I have like 2 really great brands there that kind of complement each other. And then obviously working on Latina Comedy Festival. And then me as myself, I don't know if some people might understand this, but like since I produce, I kind of, it's tough to get booked as a comedian now, because everyone's like just used to me doing my own stuff kind of. Right. And that's cool. Like that's a good fit for me, but I'm also still like a comedian and a host. So I need to put myself out there as Janice Rodriguez. So I'm going to work on that. So whether that's getting the agent, that's just carving out more time for that and making sure I'm getting in front of the people I need to get in front of. Yeah, that's the plan. Because honestly, this year I'm going to give it like, I'm not going to say I'm like not working at all, but I'm kind of giving it the good old college try, where I'm going to do that at least half time. Right. That makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, I can't do it full time yet, but definitely like putting a lot more time into it in 2024.
So how can like new listeners, new fans, future fans, how can they follow you so they can keep up when you're performing, or they can get your audio MP3 performing, all that good stuff? Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram at JVR Speaks, SPEAKS. Also website, the easiest way to remember, it's funnychica.com. And then you got laslocascomedy.com, and that'll kind of take you everywhere as well. But Instagram's the main one, because it's got the link tree on there, and that gives you everything. Right. Yeah, link tree is a big help. I love it. Big help. So what would you give advice to somebody who who's thinking about wanting to do it, that's young, and they want to start,
Good.
try out comedy, see if it
Yeah,
works.
start now. Be young. Don't be old like me. I started late. I started at 37. And you're kind of like against the clock a little, it feels like. But everyone's like, hey, your time was then. And I actually felt like I had more things to talk about. But if you're young and you're interested at all, start, because you're gonna grow up in it, and it's gonna be a good thing. My whole thing is just start. I've been talking about this a lot with some friends of mine because I'm such a planner. Like even you talking to me about 2024, I'm like, let me get out my planner and my vision board. It's like sometimes I get bogged down with planning everything out. I don't just do it. And I would just tell young kids, especially if you're staying at home still, you don't have any obligations, you're not married, you know what I mean? Go do it now. Go be a starving artist. Go have fun, meet people, travel, do it while you can, because eventually, like, that rent's due. You know what I mean?
What's your like, if you was to be offered to be in a movie, what type of movie would you do?
Ooh.
Would it be comedy, serious,
Yeah.
serious, action packed, or whatever? What kind of movie?
I'd love to do comedy, but like I also kind of, I don't know. I see myself like I could do one of those like Jason Bourne things, but I'm like the lady trying to kill the guy. You know, I'm like in the CIA. I see myself in a suit, and I'm like, get him. You know, I just say one or two lines. That's all I want. Just want to get that paycheck. Is that wrong?
It happened. It happened.
You think it happened?
Starring in Fast and the Furious 12.
12, yeah, exactly.
Janice Rodriguez.
So I just pull him over, and I have two lines. Hey, that's how you start. That's half of Hollywood started that way.
That's it. And then you got Vin Diesel saying, "I don't stop when I see red."
Damn! And then he smokes out. Yeah, there's 12 of those. You know that, right? There was 12.
10.
No, I swear. Look it up. I swear I just saw that on the plane that they were like letting us watch 12.
No, it's 10. 10. It's 10 now, and then it's got like the second part of 10 coming out.
Is there 10 too many though? That's what we need to get through.
Yeah,
Is there 10 too many?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But hey, good for you. See, I'm not a hater. They got something. People love it. Keep giving them what they want. You know what I mean?
So listen, if you got anything you want promoted, send it to me. I'll promote it on the air. I got no problem, because I'll do it on my Monday show and on my Friday show. So
I appreciate that. That's what we got to do. We got to keep promoting each other's stuff. And
that's
what I'm hoping.
And if I decide to like do it just for fun, just to do it, I'll send you a video if I do it.
Okay.
And I was like,
I definitely want to see it. And I don't even give you feedback unless you want it. But if you want feedback, I'll give it to you.
Let me know what you think.
Okay, for sure.
People laugh because they know me and stuff, but I say, just give me the real deal, and I'll take it. But I'll just do it for fun.
There you go.
It'd be some funny though if they go, "Yo, can I book you for next week?" No.
See, hey, I mean, you have it. I mean, you're on stage. You're already a natural like performer. You know what I mean? Like you have a great voice. It's just a matter of the content and then like the delivery, and you got to find your own style.
That's great.
But you're not super far away. You're not like a farmer. You know what I mean? Like you're adjacent. Like it kind of makes sense for you to like get a hot five together. You know what I mean?
There you go. Yeah, work it out. Well, listen, I want to thank you for being on the show.
Thanks.
You're dope. Send me stuff that you're on so I can check it out. Were you the one? I think you're on HBO too, right?
No, I wish.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe Gwen or Glorellis. I know you were talking to a couple people from the festival. So
yeah, I forgot who. I don't know who I got. I got someone next week. I got to look at my list. I can't. I just go like after I'm done with this show.
You're like next.
I
got you.
I can't remember who it was. I don't know, but I got her. She's gonna send me a video. The flyer. Yeah,
for sure.
I got 2 more for Latin month. Because I called it November Latin Comedy Month with the women. So
I love it.
But yeah, I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me.
It was fun. And look at that. No issues with the mic. Clear.
I can't believe it.
We did it. We did it. Look at that. We did it.
I'm old school. I'm like Arsenio. I want to do that. Okay.
You want to give a shout out before you go?
Yeah. To you, thanks so much. And everybody, again, just follow me at JVR Speaks and keep supporting local comedy, especially Latinos, people you see out there. They're just trying to get started. Sometimes you just see that weird flyer. Go to a show, man. Just go to a show. Support local.
Now, if you ever come to Albany, New York, let me know first.
I will. For sure.
I'll make sure, even if I got to call out work, I said it.
Yes, you said it. Somebody's like,
I said it. I'm calling out. And then my boss said, I saw you on video talking to her. You said you was going to say, yeah, you didn't give me the day off. So I told you.
I just took it.
So I'm just going.
I love it.
Since I work during the day, I'll be like, listen, I'm coming into work late the next day. I was having so much fun, laughing so hard that I didn't wake up this morning.
There you go.
Late. That's it.
It's a perfect excuse.
Yeah. I was hanging out with Janice. She was doing comedy, made me laugh, and lost track of time. That's it. That's it. Thank you again. Like I said, anything you need from Triple Threat, shows, promotion, we got you.
Appreciate it. I really do. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, anytime, if you know any other Latin comedians, or send them my way and we'll get them on the show.
For sure. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
It'll be under your production.
There you go. It's a collab. Let's do it.
That's it. All right. We're going to continue with more Latin Mondays. Another round of applause for Janice, which rhymes with Denise. All right. Let's kick it. Here's some Angie Cake. And thank you once again.
Thanks.
Una grandota, abajo de una nave flotosa. Aguanta tu man que se sofoca. La que está mordida ahora menos me soporta. Me quería como manita pegado como un jockstrap. Estoy en la mía con NOPA. Le damos duro a la COPA. Soy más para con una BOPA. Luego quiere TOPA. Le gustan grandota. Y yo le subo la nota. Cuando yo lo muevo se borota. Le gustan grandota. Le tiro le desde la boca. Grandota, baby, te gusta grandota y yo te la voy a poner la puta. Esto es como un melado dulce de qué cosa. Bótame en el fuego pa' que te derrita. Esta golita que te fascina. Bótame en, canta la guinaldo. Jingle bell, dando cabello. Nos montamos en el camello, el camino a Egipto, esta nube lo ponemos en el suelo. Nos vamos a la alfombra de Aladino. No soy boba, no me pongas el anillo. Juguemos al hipnosis con